Well, hello YouTube, Eugene here, and welcome friends to my vlog. And of course, it is that time of year again. Of course, the arrival of our next new Sentai, which is our 42nd Sentai. Always psyched about this, always have been. And so here is my package, and so I'm gonna go ahead now and open it. I just received it from the DHL truck, and so anyway, it was well worth the wait. But anyway, here we go with the vinyls. Here is Lupin Red, Lupin Blue, Lupin Yellow, and then here we go with the Pato Rangers. Here is Patorin Ichigo, Patorin Nigo, and Patorin Sango. Yes, so that's all my vinyl figures. And so here we go with the next in this package here. Here's a little Valentine from HLJ. And so here comes the good stuff here. I've been waiting for these, and I decided to go ahead and order both of them. So let me go ahead and get them out here. They're kind of stuck together here. And I do like the package that HLJ packed this in. So anyway, so here are the two VS changers here. And I'm going to go ahead and get it out for a second here. But anyway, here is the VS changer for Lupin Red, or the Lupin Rangers in general. And then here is the VS changer for the for Patorin Ichigo, or the Pato Rangers in general. So yes, finally got them. And so anyway, right now you should all be familiar on how I do this. Usually it's the vinyl figures I review first, and then the changers. In the future, I will be getting more Lupin Ranger, Pato Ranger stuff, but right now I just have the changers and the vinyls. So I'm going to focus on those first. I know there is a Patorin Yango vinyl figure, and I don't know when it's going to be released, but I'll have to check the release schedule for it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm very, very happy to have all this here. And so anyway, well friends, I'm going to go ahead now and leave you. And here is past me talking about the finale of Kyuranger and pretty much my thoughts on the series. So it's going to be about 6 minutes on the finale and 3 minutes on my thoughts about the series. And so it's going to be 9 minutes total. So y'all enjoy, and I'll be back. Alright, and thank you, future me. And yes, friends, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the finale of Kyuranger. And this is pretty much what I do whenever I do get the arrival of the next new Sentai. I go ahead and talk about the finale. And anyway, and I want to go ahead and now let you know I do have notes just so I can, pretty much remember what really happened in that finale. But anyway, friends, the finale of Kyuranger was amazing, epic, fun, with a very unique closure to the Kyuranger storyline. And pretty much this is how it goes when it comes to Sentai. But this episode here was pretty much a continuation on what happened in episode 47, pretty much where 47 left off. So of course, this final episode was mainly the final battle with the 12 Kyurangers and Don Ormich, which is the villain of the series. And of course, Don Ormich was mentioned a lot of times in this series, probably like from the very first or second episode of Kyuranger and to the very end. But anyway, so the 12 Kyurangers and Don Ormich are duking it out with a very cool henshin with the 12 Kyurangers while fighting Don Ormich. I really like it how they're fighting him before they hinge, and I like that part. But anyway, but of course, friends, this is what happened. Don Ormich was powerful because he absorbed everyone in the galaxy. And so I kind of figured, their attacks wasn't really phasing Don Ormich. But anyway, But of course, he knocks the 12 Kyurangers with a big blow attack. And of course, then Don Orange again attacks the Kyurangers, making them demorph. But of course, this doesn't stop Lucky for believing in his luck. Then of course, and this is something too I noticed too, Don Orange was pretty much seeking endless power. And so that's pretty much what the Kyurangers figured out. So Don Orange gives the 12 Kyurangers the sound of cries of pain coming from his Galaxy Blast. And of course that's keeping the 12 Kyurangers pinned to the ground. But that didn't stop the 12 Kyurangers because they remembered everything they have endured to beat that blast. You know, pretty much everything what they remembered, you know. Of course, for example, Sho Lopu, his first debuted episode of when he became Root Commander, and, you know, Kotaru when he became Koguma Sky Blue. So, something like that. But anyway, so yeah, they beat that blast. Then they had a nice roll call of the 12 in their human forms. And then they henching again and duked it out again with their galaxy attack. But they realized they were filled with power because they could feel people's feelings. So they beat, mainly just to beat Don Orange. So of course, Shushi Red, Orion, and the other 11 Kyurangers performed their final attack to defeat Don Orange. And it was a struggle with good and evil. And that was a very unique, you know, going back and forth with good and evil. I really like that. That was very unique. But anyway, pretty much the Kyurangers win. And so Don Orange has grown for a final mecha fight. And so the Kyurangers use Kyutamagen, and with the help of the Constellations, they defeated Don Orange with the ultimate all-star break. So Don Orange is back to regular size, and of course this guy here is immortal. And what I mean is he is unstoppable. They can't really kill him, you know, until the final blast. But anyway, but Don tries to control Lucky by blasting him into space, almost killing him. But thanks to the Leo constellation, and of course Lucky being the luckiest man in the galaxy, Don couldn't control him. Lucky rejoined his team with a final henshin. Then he performed the last and final attack, the ultimate all-star crash, and that was so awesome there. And finally defeated Don Orange. everyone, you know, all the people that were absorbed by Don Orange celebrated thanks to the 12 saviors chosen by the Kitamas. So anyway, after that, it was over. So it's been 2 years after Don Orange's defeat, and things has changed. Of course, Stinger is commander. Spada opens his own restaurant. Kotaro completes his patrol. Raptor continues to navigate under Stinger, excuse me, and Sergei was reinstated as president of the Space Alliance, and then Champ returns to being a champion in Robo Wrestling. Sho Lopu visits 2 Neighborhood Galaxy, which was a lie, LOL. And then Jaime keeps up with college studies. Naga Imbalance is retrieving treasures stolen by Dark Matter. And there is Lucky and Garu, of course. They're in space on their space scooter on their journey until Lucky breaks the scooter and they're crash in front of Spada's restaurant. Sort of like a Kyuranger reunion of being apart for 2 years. And so and at the end, pretty much, it gives us a nice little message. Thank you for watching over the past year. So, and that's pretty much where the series ended. So after that was over and pretty much the episode itself, you know, of course, at the end, we got the passing of the torch, and pretty much the passing of the torch with Shishi Red and, you know, Lupin Red and Pato Red Ichigo. And that passing of the torch was absolutely funny. You know, Shishi Red is there waving, but then Lupin Red and Pato Red Ichigo show up and they're fighting, and you know, of course, poor old Shishi Red is all confused and everything, and of course usually we would get like, you know, a handshake, you know, passing that torch saying, okay my friend, you're next, it's your turn. But we didn't get that, but we did get like a split screen of the two. Of course, you know, that's giving us the indication that's our next new Sentai with these two red Senshis. And it was really cool because this time usually be two Senshis doing the passing of the torch. This time it was three Senshis passing the torch pretty much. But that was absolutely funny, and I kind of did like that part where Shishi Red was like, he was all confused, you know. But all in all, the series of Kyuranger was, it wasn't a perfect Sentai, but I got to say all the characters were very tolerable. I love the theme songs. The mechas were awesome. I mean, I really loved the heck out of Kureno and everything. Kureno mostly because I like how they had the orbs on them and everything. Like I said, characters were very tolerable and everything. The plot was really good too. You know, what they were doing, and you know, I kind of had a feeling when I heard the name Don Armitage that he was going to be the final villain of the series, which was really fun. Which was, you know, a very unique plot and everything. Like I said, it wasn't really a perfect Sentai, but I mean, you know, I gotta admit, you know, Lucky, he did get on my nerves on the very first episode, but he mellowed out on things, and you know, I guess I grew to love him, I guess, you know, to like him, you know. Not really love him, but anyway. But and the one thing about this year with Kyuranger is the toys. The toys were fun. So yeah, and of course this was my 2017 toy of the year. It was a very hard decision on, you know, who you know, what I really wanted to have as my toy of the year, and I had like 3-4 choices, but. And the one fun thing too is the gimmick, the Kitama and everything. And, you know, I am very sad to see Kyuranger go. But, of course, we got a new Sentai, you know, with Lupin Ranger and Pato Ranger. And so now I'm going to go ahead and perform the Henshin. And we'll go ahead and get back with future me. And mainly this vlog on Lupin Ranger and Pato Ranger. So, here we go. So let's go ahead and do it. Star change. So thank you, Kyuranger, for a fun year, and looking forward to Lupin Ranger and Pato Ranger. And so now, friends, let's go ahead and get back with future me on this vlog. So here we go. Well, thank you, past me, and it was fun talking about the finale and everything of Kyurangers. I'm very, very sad to see Kyurangers go, but as you can see right here, we have our next new Sentai, and probably another fun year with this Sentai as well. And so, anyway, and one thing I forgot to mention also, and past me forgot to mention this, I forgot to talk about one character for sure that I had a problem with too, and that was Tsurugi, which is Ho-Oh Soldier. But just like Lucky, I guess he mellowed out too. I mean, all characters in the series got to mellow out a little bit, just so you know you can have your final thought on this person here. But so far, again, love the series of Kyuranger, the theme song, mecha, everything. So. Again, Kyuranger, thank you for an epic, awesome year. Thank you. And so, anyway, well, friends, there's not really much I'm going to go ahead and talk about in this vlog because right now I'm going to, there's some things I'd rather not talk about right now in this vlog. And if you follow me on Twitter, you probably understand what's going on with me right now. All I can say is I lucked out on buying these thanks to my eBay sales and so on. And so if you don't understand why I'm using my eBay sale money, check out my Twitter feed and everything. You'll understand, because right now I don't really want to talk about that on this. That happened to me about a week ago or so. Well, almost 2 weeks really. So Anyway, well, friends, I guess that is it. My Pato Ranger, Lupin Ranger, Pato Ranger will be popping up on this channel now, so please keep an eye out for the reviews. First will be the vinyl figures, and I am going to go ahead and have both changers in one review. I might change that and just do one separately, or if y'all want to be, if y'all like, well, go ahead and review the Lupin Red one by itself, and the Pato Ren Ichigo by itself as well. So you're welcome to let me know on what you think, but you know, I might just have them in one review. So, but anyway, friends, that is it for this vlog. I will be back with more Lupin Ranger, Pato Ranger fun. And so I'm Eugene, I'm signing out. Have a good day, and my friends, I most assuredly see you next time. Bye.